Yeah, the Breakfast Club, bitches.
Who's Donkey of the Day today?
Donkey of the Day for Thursday, June 11th, goes to Bob Harrian and his wife, Tamara. Is it Tamara or Tamara? I never heard a white woman named Tamara or Tamara, but if you don't know who Tamara is, she's the latest Karen caught on camera harassing people who are not the same honky-colored hue as her. Okay, this human jar of Hellmann's had the nerve to make a racist comment to a young lady by the name of Karina Rodriguez. Drop on the clues bombs for Karina Rodriguez. Okay? Let's go to KPNX NBC 12 to hear what happened.
Now, a husband is apologizing after a racist tirade by his wife went viral.
Where were you born? Where were you born? I was born in America. Where are your ancestors from? They're not from this country. You're going back to Mexico. You better go back to where you're from.
You just walked into it. Excuse me?
Oh my God.
Yeah, you deserve it.
Greg Cotton captured the now viral confrontation on camera at a Super Pumper gas station near 7th Street in Greenway in North Phoenix.
Are you the manager?
Yes. You need to leave. You need to leave. We're not serving you.
Don't serve her.
Yeah, you do not serve
Don't
her.
serve her racist.
That was Karina's response to Tamara. Tamara's husband now admits her remarks are unacceptable and is apologizing to Karina, the woman on the receiving end of those racist remarks. See, Bob says his wife is not the manager at the gas station and claims she has suffered from an undiagnosed mental illness that she has refused to get treated for more than a year.
Y'all remember that story, right? See, our forever First Lady Michelle Obama says, when you go low, we go high. Well, your Uncle Charlotte says when they go low, take it to the floor with them, especially in regards to matters of racist rhetoric. Okay, you call me a racial slur, I'm going to call you one back twice. All right, you put your hands on me, I'm going to do what Karina Rodriguez did and slap the mayonnaise out your mouth. Not if you're a woman, of course. My wife would do that. But if you are a male of the white race, you're getting these melanin-covered mittens applied to your nose bone if you approach me with some type of racist slur, okay? Now, Tamara got smacked, and she did what most racist Karens do after instigating a situation and then suffering consequences from it, and that's play the victim. Now, Tamara's husband, Bob, was on Fox 10 in Phoenix, and he decided to apologize for his wife's, Tamara's, behavior. Let's hear what Bob had to say.
Karina, I don't know what to say. I'm just so sorry. I'm just so sorry that this happened. You never walked into that store thinking something like this was going to happen. I understand it. I'm sorry for what she said. It was very hateful. It's indefensible. But I just have to tell you this. It's her mental illness. A year ago, she would never have done, or never have even thought of that.
I'm going to tell you something. I believe him. Racism is a mental illness. It has to be. Yes, it's a learned behavior as well, but I do think there's some learned behaviors that can drive you crazy, okay? Because a lot of learned behaviors just aren't healthy, and racism is one of them. Just think about racism. The pure definition of racism: prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism directed against someone of a different race based on the belief that one's own race is superior. You simply don't like someone. You simply look down on someone because of what they are, because of what they were born as. That doesn't seem like some sort of paranoid schizophrenia to you? Bob said he's not excusing Tamara's racist rant, but says her mental illness started a year ago because of a break-in at their home, and she says he says she developed paranoia and signs of fabrication, and he hopes the slap video will be enough to convince Tamara to seek treatment for her issues. I need to know the race of the person who broke in her house. If the person was a white man, would she still be afraid? Would she still be paranoid? And if you are so afraid of people, why are you running down on them? If you're so afraid of a person, you stay away from them, not press them. You social distance from them when you're afraid of them, okay? You don't run up on them in stores and call them racial slurs. Now, Bob, once again, said he hopes the slap is the wake-up call Tamara needs, and that's the way life works. So I want everyone out there listening to me to be wise and not just smart. Be wise, because smart people learn from their own mistakes. Wise people learn from the mistakes of others. So either learn from people like Tamara, or life might have to slap you in the face to get your attention. Please let Kathy Griffin give Tamara Harrian the biggest hee-haw.
Please give this giant jar of mail the biggest hee-haw.
All right. Well, thank you for that, Donkey of the Day.
I just faked my way through Donkey of the Day, though. I've been faking the whole show. I'm not in the mood. I don't feel like it. I honestly don't even want to be here. But then again, I do want to be here because running your mouth is therapeutic, and I need at least a 2-hour therapy session today because it's very hard to discuss so much other meaningless stuff when you have heavy things on your mind. And I am highly confused this morning because yesterday I lost a good friend, a homie, a creative partner who goes by the name of Jasmine Waters, a.k.a. Jazz Fly. And Jazz is someone who I spoke to a lot, not just spoke to, but leaned on, went to for support, went to for advice. She always knew the right things to say. She always had the realest, most meaningful things to say. She did not waste words, and I'm still downloading, processing what happened yesterday. And I haven't allowed myself the opportunity to feel my feels yet. I just want to encourage people to check on your strong friends often because usually your strong friends are the go-to. And when the go-to doesn't have anyone to go to, that can be a scary, lonely feeling. And strong friends, when you get checked on, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to be perceived as weak. Weak is fleeting. We all get weak. That's why you have a tribe. That's why you have a village. Nobody will fall if everyone is each other's crutches. But please find someone to talk to if you haven't. Okay, if you haven't tried therapy, go. We all if you need a grief counselor, find one, psychiatrist, something. Just find someone to talk to, please. I don't care what you are going through on this planet. You are not alone. So RIP to my homie, Jasmine Waters, a.k.a. Jazz Fly. And as I sit contemplating the meaning of life this morning, because when people close to you pass, you start questioning your own mortality and you start thinking about life and what does it all mean. And per usual, even though she's not here physically, Jasmine is giving me the answers. So listen to Jazz wax poetic about what she feels the meaning of life is.
I think I can't speak for anybody else. I think for me, it's about figuring out who I am. That's been my process. And for me, it came from a surrender moment. And from there, it has been a 10-year journey or so since. And I think that's where I started to just sort of whittle away piece by piece. I'm the person that, I'm hard-headed. They told me for years, don't touch the iron. And then when I was 4, I walked into the iron and just laid my hand on it and got 3-degree burns. I'm that person. So I'm the person that, needs to I need to figure out what I'm not in order to figure out who I am. And that's been a journey for me. But at the end of that was joy.
You got to find the joy.
All right.
I'll
rest in peace.
We'll all find it soon enough.
And condolences to you, bro, and definitely her family and friends. All right.
Yes.
Donkey of the Day is brought to you by the law office of Michael S. Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey. Dial pound 250 on your cell and say the bull if you've been hurt in a construction accident. That's pound 250 from your cell and say the bull.